Hello and welcome to Sin City, Nevada, Las Vegas, as we mark the halfway point of the season with today's race. And the starting lineup for the Verizon 200 looks like this. Tom Shelley will start on the front row alongside Jonathan Zorline. Then it's Paul Swanson, Chris Louvier, a pair of Toyotas in row number 2. The Toyotas have looked strong pretty much all weekend long. James Shelley versus Max Neuwirth in row 3. Greg Jones looking to get into the top 30 in points with a win alongside William Duncan in row number 4. And it's Kyle Collins, and Binky Louvier is in the top 10. She will start 10th. Wow. Oh, Field's in trouble now. Here's the rest of the starting grid as I go through the points. Austin LaPlante comes in as the pointster with a 56-point lead over the 77 of Amanda Shelley. Dylan Thoreau is 82 back. In third, Eric Powers, 110 back. Nobody in the top 4 in points has a win this season. James Shelley is 5th in points, 111 back. Steve Pollard is 6th, 121 back. Jay Stella, 7th, 122. And William Duncan is 8th, 138 points back. All those guys can leave here as the points leader.
Drivers, start your engines!
Jonathan Zorline and Paul Swanson round out the top 10 in points here today. James Shelley is top of those with a win. Seth Cole, though, currently leads the chase grid standings with 3 wins. And then it's Max Neuwirth and William Duncan and John Irvin with 2. All for them. Onboard cameras today, should we need them. Austin LaPlante will be carrying the Chevy onboard camera. Amanda Shelley, the Toyota onboard camera. Dylan Thoreau, the Good Sam onboard camera. Eric Powers, the South Point onboard camera. James Shelley, the Arrowhead onboard camera. Jay Stella carrying the Dodge onboard camera. Paul Swanson will be carrying the Geico onboard camera, and carrying the Reebok onboard camera will be the defending champion Seth Cole. 27 laps in store, should be an exciting one. It'll look a lot like a plate race, though. I will warn you. So whatever happens, happens. Waiting for the pace truck to pull off and leave the field under control. The Carolina Nut Company Toyota Tundra of Jonathan Zorline. What do we see today? Who knows? Do we see a new winner? Pace truck is off, and we are set to go racing. Green flag is out. The Verizon 200 is green. Good start for Zorline as well as Swanson. Looks like the entire field got rolling. Looks like there might be a hole for Tom Shelley there in third to maybe fall into. And he's got James Shelley there as well on the inside. But Shelley gets a run off turn number 2. Takes it on the outside and tries to hold it there against Paul Swanson. Zorline going to lead lap 1. Swanson now into second. And this is pretty much how it's going to look for a lot of this race. James Shelley now into third. Battle for fourth. Shelley now peeking inside of Swanson. Now for second. Shelley still hasn't gotten to the inside there in the 97. Trying to fight with William Duncan there. Look at the back of the field. Yeah, it's pretty much going to look like this all race long. Zorline still leads by about a car length over now what will be the battle for second between the Germain teammates, William Duncan and Paul Swanson. Kyle Collins trying to move his way into this battle as Toyota's now run in the top 4 spots. Top Chevy now is Kazuyoshi in the 35. Mean and green for the first 4 laps here at Vegas. Now Collins clear for second. Kazuyoshi inside of Duncan. Now he'll take the 3rd spot away. Here comes Oriole Pollard in the 12. Right now, Zorline's still top rookie, though, actually. Okay. I forgot that he's a rookie. Baskinger all over the back bumper of the 12 as the top 3 kind of sort themselves out. Go single file. Now Kazuyoshi wants second. That wasn't good for these guys. They should have just kept single file there. Now here comes Oriole Pollard now into the mix in 4th. Dixon's going to get underneath Baskinger for the 5th spot, I believe. Yes, he does. Pollard underneath Collins, making a peek. Collins gets the run, though. And we have a battle for the top spot. Kazuyoshi all over the back bumper of Zorline now. Neither driver has a win. Kazuyoshi's 32nd in the points. And now here comes Kyle Collins in the 45. Best Buy Toyota Tundra going for second once again. Pollard now coming into the battle. Look at the full head of steam he had coming through that corner. Sky Commons making his way up. They're 3 wide back here. James Shelley now on the bottom. Commons the meat of this sandwich right here. And oh my God, there's someone in the grass. It's Tom Shelley. As I guess they saved it. I swear I saw him like 4 wide. I'm not sure how we are still green flag racing. As Shelley now runs in 5th, trying to battle for the spot with Sky Commons. Still green flag racing. As top 4 have broken away, 3 of them are Toyotas. Now Collins goes for the lead. Here comes Kazuyoshi inside for 3rd. Kazuyoshi now gets the spot away from Oriole Pollard. And first lead change of the day as Jonathan Zorline leads the first 10 laps, and they're going to be 3 wide for the top spot. Collins trying to lead, but no, he's not going to. Instead, it'll be Hiroshi Kazuyoshi leading the lap, and they're 3 wide once again. Kazuyoshi now the meat of the sandwich. As the all-time winningest driver in Reebok Truck Series history, James Shelley goes to the top spot with help from Preston Plord. Remember, Plord running the Chevy for ThorSport. The other 2 are Toyotas. Kind of ironic thing there with Plord's truck. Now here comes William Duncan, a 2-time winner this season, looking for win number 3 to try and tie himself atop the points, going with Seth Cole looking at the chase. Grabs the top spot. Here comes Steve Pollard in the unsponsored Hillman Racing Chevrolet. And now Pollard able to get to the inside of Duncan. This is kind of the battling I was expecting to see for most of this race. Jeff James now puts a nose inside of the 25, puts him up to the top. And here comes Sky Commons and Chris Louvier in the 51. Catch my breath a little bit there, sorry. I see John Irvin making his way up, 2-time winner this season. Here comes Sky Commons now to the inside. And Chris Louvier trying to make a peek there to the inside of the 17, not able to yet. Top Chevy right now is Steve Pollard in the 25. And I see the top Ford might very well be Binky Louvier as I see her Ford making its way up towards the front. And now Chris Louvier goes to the top spot. The Ingersoll Rand Toyota Tundra. Swanson now looking for the top spot. Baskinger all over the left rear of the 03. Gotta be careful there. 14 laps complete, just over the halfway point here of this season officially. Well, pretty much, actually, completion of today's race is halfway point, but oh well. Halfway point of this race is there and gone. 15 complete. Paul Swanson now leads as Jake Bassinger goes to the top spot. We have yet to really see our points leader. Where is Austin LaPlante? Currently runs in the 37th position. Back here as well is the 34 of Seth Cole. 3-time winner this season, remember. And Jay Stella finds himself in the meat of a sandwich right now. 3 wide with, that is Alex Perkle and Stephen Paul III back there. As really the top 25 trucks have all broken away, tailed by Tim Greenwich in the 25 or in the 19. As now leading is the 62 of Eric Powers by quite a bit over Max Neuwirth in the 50. Neuwirth, a 2-time winner this season as well. And now Jessica Shelton moves herself into third around the 13 of John Irvin. Well, not quite actually, not clear. Irvin getting a nice run off that high side there. As Neuwirth starts to catch the 62. If they battle, that's exactly what the rest of this field needs right here. Kazuyoshi tried to push the 9 truck far into that corner, coming off the turn now. Kazuyoshi looks inside, trying to get inside of the Napa 9 for the 3rd spot on the racetrack, and will do so. But the 9 gets the run off the corner, at least for the most part. But 35 still hanging in there, and the 50 starts to catch this 62. Less than 10 to go now from Las Vegas. Saw some people making some moves towards the outside lines. Not exactly the smartest thing to do. Unless you're Matt Dixon and you can actually get back into the inside line. But what this field needs really is for the top 2 to start battling. Because otherwise they are pretty much a full second back here battling for 3rd. As here comes Sky Commons now to the inside of Preston Plord for the 3rd spot. Plord actually gets the run and will clear the 17. But let's look at the gap right here. You see it's a full second. So right now the 50 needs to start battling with the 62 if this field's going to do anything about it. 3 wide for 5th allows the 17 and the 88 to break away. Caution would be killer essentially at this point. It would mean a green-white checkered, which I guess depending on who you are might be a saving grace. But, hey, look at this. If these guys can settle it out, they'll start going quicker a little bit. Jay Stella all the way back in 42nd now. And we documented the points leader running back in the